On the Terry, so we about to get started with your reading. It's a smoker type of day, you know. I'm about to get started. We're gonna see what's going on for the weekend. You know, just pulling some general cards. I try to record like 2, 3 times. I don't know, no space. It didn't be like, you know how it go. So you may be dealing with some stumbles on your way to victory. You may be dealing with some blocks in the road, but just remember it's all about how you handle it. It's all about how you react to the situation. Example, say if you you got to get to work and you're trying to get gas in your car, but you go and your gas not working. You know, we got all these gas switching apps and your app's not working. You know what I'm saying? Just switch the money. You know how that go. And you could let that upset you. You know what I'm saying? You're not late for work, but you're trying to get to work. You just want everything to flow. But guess what? If you take that time when that happens, instead of being like, man, what? Take a deep breath. Let me just restart. Let me see what's going on. Sometimes I mean, here you have to do that with a child. Sometimes you can't just, you know, sometimes we get irritated. We get caught up in the grown-up life. We working and stuff, and, you know, kids be annoying. But sometimes you just gotta be like, okay, little Susie, what do you want? Let me take it in real. Let me take it in slowly. Sometimes you gotta give yourself a moment before it all pile up on you. So anybody was trying to do any rituals or bad against us, we gonna burn this and return back to center. Okay. Anything stumbling our blocks. 2 to 2. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you keep your routine up. Make sure you keep doing what has gotten you to where you need to go. Okay. I'm recording on a whole different phone. You know, it ain't the 12, but we'll see what it do. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some oracle cards first. In fact, nope. Seriously, this should last. Darn it. Hey, during our day though, get y'all some goddamn Florida water. I'm saying. Don't play that shit. Protect yourself. Okay, all of this fell out. Yeah, make sure you clean your house. Cleanliness is next to godliness. You gotta have a peace of mind. You got a clean house. You know, you may be a little junky, or you know, you may need a routine, or make sure the kids is I don't know why I keep feeling like kids coming up in this shit, but yeah, make sure the kids doing their chores. Make sure you staying on it so everything can flow right. And if it don't, just know it's not the end of the world. Okay? Just know if you fuck up and you miss something, it's not the end of the world. Excuse me. Okay, well, fuck it. They want to come out. Damn. I was trying to do something. I was trying to do it in a whole different way. They said, no, ma'am. Cups. So we got the Eight of Cups, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Five of Cups and the High Priestess. I know I don't be showing y'all. So this is the Eight of Cups. You see how she's standing there looking at the moon, looking at the horizon. So that is like, not a quarter. I don't know my quarters, half a quarters and all that. You see the moon, okay? You see it's not full, but it's like right about where we are now. So this is now, so you walking away from something. Choosing to walk away from something, choosing to leave something behind, choosing to think about something in a not more glamorous, but I don't know, kind of like isolation I'm hearing on. In red, working with your root, got some root chakra oil, yeah, working on your root chakra. Red, working on Eight of Cups. So we got something that's going in very fast moment. We got something that's coming towards you very fast. You making very fast decisions. You like, fuck that shit. We ain't finna deal with that shit. You like, I need something to come my way. So we gonna dig a little bit deeper into those two cards. And let me lock my door so I won't be interrupted. I don't know how that goes. Sometimes you gotta know the solution for you, the right remedy. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you leaving good things behind in the pursuit of higher ideals. Moses was raised as a prince of Egypt, but he realized he needed to sacrifice his royal life and wealth to pursue a spiritual and ascetic one. So yeah, just you trying to just escape from something. Just you're not trying to be in the same setting. You're not trying to be in the same shit. And maybe it's not glamorous. You don't want to be around that all the time. Now, we ain't gotta do all that. Like all this makeup and stuff. Yeah, it's the way of the world, and man, people seem like you gotta just do makeup. Yes, you do, but you know, some people faces break out. Like, I'm too sensitive. You know, I got good skin. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you just gotta just know what works for you. And sometimes you ain't gotta do all that just to get into find your journey. If you feel like you gotta walk away from something, especially if it's something lavish that you feel like everybody should want, think about what you want, because sometimes not everybody wants to be rich. I don't want to be stinking filthy rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to work to get stinking filthy rich, but I want to be financially comfortable and stable. I want to be able, if I want to be able to do shit, I just want to be able to go out the door and do it. But I don't want to be filthy rich to where I gotta just no. I don't need. If I'm one person, why would I need an 8-bedroom house? Unless I'm about to help some people, you know what I'm saying? But why would I need it? So let's go to the Eight of Wands, see what they talking about. Quick, decisive decision. Yep, like I said, you're moving quick. You with it. Your sacrifice, your swift journey are fruitful. So it's showing that when you did walk away, you know what I'm saying? It's funny how the little patterns on the wall, your beauty on the wall, when you walked away, came with you when you went flying towards your journey. And that is what's going to make you fruitful. That is what's going to bring you happiness. So, but let's see what the Five of Cups is, because we had the Five of Cups and we had the High Priestess. Spirit said put them shit separate. So we got the Five of Cups and then we got the High Priestess. Five of Cups showing you're crying over 3 motherfucking cups where you got 2 still standing up. Let's work with the 2 that you got. You can't do nothing while you cry. You can't do nothing feeling sorry for yourself. You can't play victim. Stop victimizing yourself. I remember somebody told me that shit years ago. And I was like, what you mean? And like, stop victimizing yourself. And it's not necessarily that the things going on weren't going on. It's the fact that if you keep talking about it, you keep dwelling on it, it's putting you in this emotion. And it's putting you in that emotion. You just saying there. Maybe it was like that on the full moon. Because the full moon, goddamn, that goddamn full moon. Ooh, jeez. Ain't nobody had time for that. That shit was heavy, boy. Boy, if you didn't do no work on the full moon, baby. So anyway, yeah, we got that. We gonna get into the book, of course. And you know what? I didn't even see. You see that man hand pulling at her leg? Excuse the fuck out of you. Uh-uh. Like, can she have her hair back? Like, I'm just saying, like, you just all in. Like, what do you want? I'm crying. What do you want? You hurt me. What do you want? You probably did 3,000 times. 3 strikes you out. I still got these 2 cups that I can salvage over here and goddamn get my shit and do what I need to do. But can you get your fucking paws off me, nigga? Sorry. I shouldn't be using the N word. Anyway, high priestess. But you already knew what the fuck was going on. So that's why you standing there crying, turned the other way, because you really not, like, pulling toward the hand. But because you are the high priestess, and you already know what the fuck be going on, you just don't listen to your intuition. You know what I'm saying? That's on you if you don't listen to it. You can't blame nobody else after you've seen the dreams and everything else. You can't blame nobody else when you already seen it. Okay? Do your healing work and do what you gotta do. Yeah, we know it hurt, baby. We know. It's alright, dude. Don't cry it out. Crying is healing. When you cry, you feel better. So let's go to the 5 of Cups and see what they really talking about. Useless regret without learning. Number 1, don't regret shit. The reason you went through it was to put you in a perspective and for you to learn what you need to do for the next situation, regardless if you learned it or not. Because what if your life path is shit? Go through that shit again so you can learn it and regret some more. But it's all about what you wanted to do too. Jealous of her husband's new wife. Oh shit! Hold the fuck up. Jealous of her husband's new wife, La Lorena drowns her own children, and now her wailing ghost wanders the earth. She continues to wallow in grief, refusing to seek redemption and happiness. Number 1, honey, let it go. They moved on, but I'm trying to figure. What I'm trying to figure out though. Yeah, self-pity, like I said, victimizing, guilt, regret, stagnation, depression. So you could be sad about, say, if you had a breakup, you walked away from something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was becoming more fruitful, and that shit was coming fast at you. Being real fast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we seeing Pisces and Aries, but whatever. And then you got the 5 of Cups. But it's like, what the fuck is that hand there for? I feel like they still trying to hold on to you, but they got a whole new life. Like, what the fuck is you still trying to hold on to me for? I'm trying to heal over here. Why are you still trying to do little shit to hold on to? Talking about you drown her kids. That don't look like no kid hand, number 1. I don't think nothing about no ghost. Maybe that's a story. What the fuck? Bitch, number 1, we ain't drowning no kids. It ain't that serious. And you know what? Situations, all shit aside. It do be situations where you could be feeling some type of way and know it's not right. And that's why I was saying kids in the beginning. I got it now. This could be this man's child. And they done left you. And they done went on about their life. And you feeling some type of way about it. Please don't take it out on them kids. Regardless if it's yelling. Take a deep breath like I said. It could be physical abuse. It could be verbal abuse. You can get mad. You know what I'm saying? I advise you to stay the fuck away from the situation, even if that motherfucker pulling at you. Especially if you are in a situation like that. No, that is not right. Verbally abusive, yelling. If you feel yourself getting frustrated, you are allowed to tell your child that you need a moment. You are allowed to be like, give me just 1 second. You a fucking parent. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, some people act like they can't. You the parent. You're allowed 5-10 minutes. You can sit in your room and lock the door. What I just do? Get your peace, because you're healing at the same time, and they can feel it. That's why they be fucking with you. I don't feel nobody harming their kids. I don't feel that, but I do feel like you got kids in the situation, and the kids, they feel you, so they just gonna do shit to like stress you out, and you taking the stress out, and everybody frustrated because you had this little bum, you know, leave you, and you heard about it. But guess what? You gotta heal. You can't be in self pity. You can't be in guilt. You can't regret anything that you went through. Be blessed that you had kids by this person, and you have a child. It's a blessing in that. You could be sad about whatever, but one thing, don't regret who you had kids by, because your kid is a whole nother human being that you love. And without that person, that child wouldn't be. Let's erase the grown-up shit out of it. So no, it shouldn't be no, hey, send the kids off to grandmama real quick. If you can, don't leave too much over there, because that shit wrong as fuck. You leaving your kids goddamn older people, they already live their lives and shit. And you act like you can't get your shit together. Don't show pity like that where you just fucking leave your kids and you gotta heal. Nah. Put your big girl panties on. Put your big boy panties on. Could be men too. That's what I'm saying about this card. Don't let that full moon get you fucked up. Okay? We don't play about no kids. You know what I'm saying? I understand some people, and I ain't talking about, Kurt Franklin and that. We ain't talking about that. But, if you need a moment, take a moment. Let your kids understand that you're going through something, that you're going to need a moment in healing, that you don't understand what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't understand, and you're reacting in a way because you don't understand. That's how a child acts. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just you have to learn how to deal with those emotions. You the high priestess. Start going to your higher power. Start reading the book. Start glamming yourself up. Start getting back into that glamorous life that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the palace with the cup standing in there, but it show the goddamn the little silk pillows and shit. Arabian Nights. High priestess. Yeah, you could be depressed. You could be depressed, but don't let that overtake you. Get what I'm saying? Fight that shit. You'll fight if you find out who the fuck it was and that bitch come in your face. Fight your depression the same goddamn way you'll fight that bitch. Same goddamn way that you'll goddamn chump somebody else off over your man that's cheating on you, that don't give a fuck about you. It's the same way you need to chump yourself off when you're thinking about goddamn being depressed and doing some fuck shit and wallowing in your self-pity. This not your first heartbreak. Boy, what is not your first heartbreak? If we all grown on this channel and everybody seeing this grown, this not your first heartbreak. You been through it before. How you got over the other one? Don't it get a little bit less, hurtful, when people keep doing it? Then you have to sit back and wonder what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my lips, y'all, right now. So yeah, fix yourself. Get that shit together. Put a little gloss on. Look. Fix your shame. Get your chakras in order. Alright, the high priestess is a keeper vast of knowledge, with a story for every situation. And you know you do. Whatever that name is. Ask the listener to focus on what their subconscious tells them, encouraging them to form their own conclusions. Her power is vast yet subtle. Her answers always mystery. Wisdom, intuition, dreams, meandering, and enigma. So yeah, like I was saying, put something else in your mind. Put another perspective on it. Because right now we in a whole different world. That don't mean, like lose everything, but it's a different way to look at shit. It's a lot of broken homes. You know what I'm saying? It's not a time. I remember it was a time when people didn't remember you know, when there was broken homes, then there was a time, you know what I'm saying? I used to be around kids all the time that had a mommy and daddy. I was like the only kid that I knew of that came from foster care and had goddamn, didn't have no mama, didn't have no daddy. Then my dad came, then my grand, you know what I'm saying? It was all, ain't nobody had my story. I ain't never hear no shit like that until later on in the years. You get what I'm saying? But when I first was, you know, you talk to kids and you do that, I used to get picked on for not having goddamn parents. I remember goddamn this one girl was like, that's why you ain't got no daddy. Not knowing that my daddy had just came from Wisconsin. Man, my dad walked around that corner so quick. Shut them all the fuck up. I remember that day. Like, motherfuckers talk so much. Y'all motherfuckers really don't know what be going on. Sometimes you gotta tell somebody a little bit to see how far they're gonna take that shit and run there. I just seen 444. Some people do that shit, and you know what? You know what happened that day? My dad came in the classroom. Man, we was going on a field trip. He was coming there for a field trip. He had all the snacks. I'm talking about snacks for everybody. When I said we had our own goddamn snacks, with me and my dad by ourselves on the bus, but he brought that shit for all the goddamn kids. I'm talking about just cashed out. I'm talking about my teacher goddamn, this little white lady, she goddamn crushing on my daddy and shit, giggling, red face. I'm like, excuse you, lady. But you know my dad was shit back then. But yeah, I came up in there. I'm talking about we was on the trail somewhere. I remember we was on a little trail, you know, Fern Bank Science. So yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was a good little happy memory. I don't know, but yeah, remember it. Yeah, find something that you know makes you happy. Let's see what's going on. Let's see, but let's get more into this. Few cups popped out. I don't know. For some reason, it didn't pop out, and I'm about to put it back in the deck and do it. But we're just gonna look at this card, and we're gonna remember the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Emotions, the Keeper, the Influencer, the Master of Energy, bringing to others, and even yourself. Feminine personality, being mature. Remember that. Walk as if you're a queen. Know that you deserve better than what the fuck you was getting. And they know that. That's why they got someone new. It ain't get someone new because you a fucked up person and you did wrong. Nah. Just sometimes situations in life change. Seasons change. People change. Sometimes they have their own journey. You have your own journey. Especially if you ain't married. It ain't nothing you can really, even if you got kids involved, like it's really nothing. Like people are still their own people. Especially if you're doing shit young. You can be in your 20s, in your 30s. You know what I'm saying? You still got a whole bunch of shit to learn. You do. Not saying you should wait, especially for females, because biological clock, that shit closes real goddamn fast. You only got 10 years, then that shit basically wells on down. So shit, it's like we got to get on the faster thing. Now I understand why mamas be so goddamn mean. Because they understand it. Especially in the time we are now, like, when the hell did you hear a fucking 30-year-olds and shit have to have fucking fertility just to have babies? Like, it was never a time like people used to just, you know, pop out babies. Now, anyway, we're gonna remember that. Yeah, you see how she, number one, you see how she's saying, let's check this out real quick. You see how she got her hip out? She looking at the motherfuckers ain't studying shit. Wear her motherfucking cup. Okay? Now you gotta look at somebody. Just look. You know how Mimi on Love and Hip Hop, how she eat her sandwiches while everybody doing all that bullshit? Be like me. Okay? I ain't fake. You see how she went through all that shit in the beginning, and you know that even you know she had now she don't even respond to the shit. Like, bitch, y'all some fucking peasants. Like, I'm finna eat my goddamn sandwich. It's good as fuck. That's what we're talking about. You talking about this burrito? Oh, yeah. So yeah, you gotta be like that sometimes. So like I said, I was gonna put it back in that. And we gonna lay out cards for Pisces origin and long reading. Yeah, you gotta take you and your child and get the fuck on. That's what the Eight of Cups went with the Six of Swords. We gonna get into it. Yeah, you couldn't communicate with your child's father. You couldn't problem solve with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like you probably try to problem solve, and motherfuckers they was with they new wife. Cause if you a wife, that mean y'all was fucking with each other before then. So while you was sitting up there trying to be have a life, cause what they was acting on, and you realize that wasn't the fuck it. The Six of Swords, yeah, you had to get the fuck on. Yeah, and get your mental in order. Cause what we not about to do is deal with that shit. Okay. So I'm gonna get into that first card first. So we got the Eight of Cups, we got the Six of Swords, and we got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so you found a new way to break through a problem. You found a new way to yeah, you leaving behind tumultuous waters for a future that is calm and promising. And being imprisoned by her own father, Danae and her young son Perseus escape. Perseus will eventually grow up to defeat the Gorgon Medusa. What I do? What I just say? Don't regret who you have kids by. Don't talk ill about them, even if they are the most disgusting, ill person on the fucking earth. Because you never know who the fuck your kid's gonna be. Cause just going based off, you gotta tell a little bit about yourself. Going based on mine, my son the goddamn shit. His father in the music and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not even knowing you got a whole gift. You got gifts all around you. You got abundance and blessings all around you. But like I said, sometimes it's not for people. It's not for them. You probably want to go on a different journey, which is fine. You can go on a different journey. But don't ever regret, because when your child shines, you be like, damn. Then you got to think about who the fuck, who created. Just be grateful for the creation and start off with that. Be grateful for that creation. Yeah, creative thinking, clarity. You have clarity on the situation. Like I don't have to deal with this. I'm not finna deal with this bullshit. I'm finna walk away from this so-called great life. Okay, then get my shit together. All right, so we got the Eight of Wands. What was moving fast? It was coming fast. Yeah, the moving. You having to move. You having to do things. You having to adjust to a new way of life. That came really fast. You got the Three of Wands and the Three of Coins. Yeah, you had to climb that ladder real fast, goddamn. While you doing that, you got the two little monkeys in the goddamn background. A man and a woman, see? You got, number one, you going to climb this ladder. You get what I'm saying? You're having your growth. You're minding your fucking, you already left. You having your growth. And here you go, you getting your little money. You know what I'm saying? You growing in your coins. But here come these two mangy ass motherfuckers. Where the fuck y'all come from? And you can see it's a man and a woman. That's what she got. Look, that's the woman. That's the man. Excuse you. Excuse y'all. Like what? Excuse you. Minding my business and through my pentacles in my dress. Like I don't went from rags to riches. I mean, it was still this way. You know what I'm saying? You see my rags? See my riches? A little rich. You know what I'm saying? You see the little. I'm making my riches. I'm creating a little. I got made a little peacock hat. You know what I'm saying? I'm dancing. I got my bells around me. Little. You see that black necklace? Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Anyway, look, that wasn't about me. But yeah, you need to protect yourself with black tourmaline. You need to work on your root chakra. That's what I'm hearing. And that's what you may have been doing. If not, you already know. Do it. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Yep. Hard working and traveling. The princess take a long journey to rescue her prince, making sacrifices and surviving trials along the way. If she stays motivated, her efforts will be rewarded. Self-motivation, freedom, reward, romance. You're going to get your if you looking for your love and you're looking for that match, just know you deserve it and you're going to get it when you reach your top of your level. You can't get it while you're healing. It don't make no sense. So you're going to get somebody that's healing. You know what I'm saying? Operate as if you already there with your new man and your new life. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who the fuck looking. The fuck? Motherfuckers all back there. Number one got a pentacle. Yo. This shit crazy. Okay, let's look at the card closely. Okay, you see you dancing. That might be your business. You see this bitch here? You see what she got in her hand? This bitch look mad as fuck. Okay, bitch, you got your pentacle down. So I don't know if like you was like just real mad and trying to be jealous and like mess with his money, but or you messing with your money. Regardless, you ain't focused on your money because honey, you real fucking mad. We all got our pentacles and your ass mad. Excuse you. You real fucking mad, bitch. You ain't gotta be that mad. But check this nigga out here. Look, check this motherfucker out here. Don't he look kind of sad? He got his pentacles up like, oh, Pisces. Look. Y'all peep the feather on the top of the head. Look. Pisces, I miss you. No. Look. I told y'all why they hand pulling? Excuse you. You want to hurt. We stop fucking playing, goddamn. No, I ain't playing dead ass. Nigga, the fuck? Let me go ahead. Rancid Riches. Hey, stop fucking playing. The fuck? Anyway, look. Sorry. I got a little bit too happy on that, didn't I? Hey, I hope somebody else did. Let's see what the Five of Cups is. Seven of Cups. We went from 5 to 7. Yeah. And you know what's funny? You got the Five of Cups, right? And you got the Seven of Cups that came out with that. We're gonna get in that. So yeah, you're spending your time reflecting on what you want. You having a lot of fancy witches. But then look, don't that look like Aladdin? Ain't this Princess Jasmine? So he may be looking for you. Might be a water sign. You know. What? Oh look, it might be you, but you looking like what I want. Ooh, let's see. Ooh. What's that little bird with the wings on it? We got a peacock. And then we got peacocks in here. You got fire. You got a hand. You got the little thingy. You got plants. While I'm thinking about fucking Dumbo, as I'm looking at the bottom one, you look closely in that. Dumbo sneezing. Oh, don't pick the first one. Make sure you goddamn look at all of them now. But we gonna get into it. Yeah, I had to put that. See, that's a sword in there. Yeah, that one got a sword in there. I don't know, y'all. Let's get into it. Look. Okay, let's get into it real quick. Yep, Aladdin. Standing before a myriad of fantastical dreams, it's impossible for him to pursue them all, and important he makes his decision wisely and carefully. Don't be procrastinating. Don't be just looking at it and procrastinating. Choose something, stick to it, do it, accomplish that goal, then you go to the next one. You can't do all of them. You can't do all of them. Don't fuck yourself up now. You're going to fuck yourself up trying to do everything now. Don't do that. I know your mind a little fucked up, but we're going to have to get it together with these finances. What we're not about to do is mess these cups up. Okay? You have a lot of goddamn dreams. Pick one. Which one's the most lucrative? You know what I'm saying? Look, pick one. Now let's see what the high priestess is. And I gotta get ready to go back out to work again because I'm on the grind. Strong ass man there. That came out reverse. The high priestess in the 7 of Wands. Oh, say in reverse. So yeah. We got giving up, defeat, timidity, cowardice, overwhelmed. So you may be feeling overwhelmed, but what's the high priestess there? Okay. Why you feel defeated, huh? What's up? What's the high priestess in 7 of Wands reverse? What y'all not finna do? So we got the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I mean Queen of Swords. Mm. So yeah, you have a newfound life. Oh, oh Pisces. Like I told you, you're gonna find somebody once you get through with your healing. You may feel defeated. You may feel like no one loves you. You're not gonna find that because you putting in the work right now, but you are gonna find it. Just be patient. Right now ain't the time. Oh, Turn the dot does not forget betrayal, so her judgments, while fair in principle, seem brutal and cold. She is still open-minded and intelligent and can be charming and witty when she chooses. So this is what you in. We in the Queen of Swords energy. So you gonna get your family and shit, but you're not finna take no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna easily, now that you have went through your lessons, now that you have went through it, you can now you can now cut shit off, even though you have before. But like I said, this is not your first heartbreak. Remember your first heartbreak and what it went through. Did you forget how that person acted? So when you seen that red flag, did you ignore red flags when you first started? Be honest with yourself. Don't be in self-pity. What are you accountable for? Because at the end of the day, everybody has a part to play in a relationship. Because at the beginning, everything was peaches and cream. So it's all about what you want to be truthful. But once you be truthful with yourself, and that's not putting the blame on yourself, that's not none of that shit. But I'm saying, if you look at it in a different way, because that journey and that person was not for you. That's just what it was. It's fucking reversed. It's 7 of Wands. Like, yeah, nigga might have been hot and shit, but that ain't what. No, that ain't what we going for. Look, appear to be hard work. That shit reverse like a motherfucker. Okay, no. And when you stay in this energy and you get your shit together, you gonna have that 10 of Cups. It's coming. It's probably gonna be from a whole different. Now, them your brothers and sisters, they said coming up out of it all to congratulate you, your ancestors, for finally sticking through it, doing what you have to do. You done found love. You done found your family. Even if you found fulfillment and love in yourself and the family that you had. But I think it's going to be a newfound love, newfound relationship. Yeah, tough love. You got to have that. Because people got a lot of opinions and shit. What we not about to do is take opinions from no goddamn, who the fuck? Excuse y'all. Yeah, so that is the read. Let's pull some oracle cards. Cause look, y'all know what to do. Surrender to the divine. Hit the motherfuckers on the full moon. The fuck? Return the sender. If you got any blockages, return the sender to yourself too. Hell, if you blocking yourself, get that shit together. You ain't got to do all that. Forgive yourself. Stop being hard on yourself. It wasn't your fault. Forgive yourself. Forgive the situation. That don't mean go back to it or try to talk about it and work shit out. No. That simply means forgive the situation. That motherfucker call, don't answer. If you need still healing time. You know what I'm saying? Time gonna have the motherfuckers understand that shit. They just fuck with you because they want to fuck with you. They know time heals. Everybody know that shit. So yeah, let me get my time if y'all have to deal with each other. But other than that, no you don't. You're trying to get to this. Are you still trying to have them old problems that you walked away from? You done walked away from a glamorous life. Real glamorous, huh? Give me one more. Yeah, bring love to the situation. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. When people say forgive, it's not for the other person. They don't say forgive the other person. It's forgiving yourself for being so hard on yourself. For saying, damn, why I had to go through this? Why I had to... Because you had to go through it so you can go to this other thing. Sorry that God put you through it. But he had to do it. You want to grow, right? You done spoke. Somewhere down the line, you done spoke for what you wanted out your mouth. And everything is falling in line and coinciding for what you want out your mouth. Okay? So know what you want when you be speaking. People, man, I hate this. I hate this. I don't want it. And then you sad when it's going exactly how you spoke it, not knowing that you speaking those words. Yeah, life coming to a head part. It's coming to a turning point. It may be some type of explosion, especially with your emotions. But it's going to find out if your dreams are going to come true or not. Your wishes are going to come true, whether you want. Again, like I asked, it's a positive card, so work harder than usual to keep cool as events unfold. So like I said, it may be little shit that try to like stumble you, because you got to be prepared for it. Because if you want something big, you want all this money, you want life, you want, it's going to be blocks to where you're going to have to learn how to handle. You can't just go acting any old kind of way. You got all this shit and responsibilities. No, with responsibility comes wisdom and maturity. All right, let's make a break time. Let's get to it. Because I'm about to get back to work right after this. Don't play. You need to forgive someone else to, what I say? You may need to forgive someone else to release negative energy. It's time to let go of the past and move on. You feel that shit pop in your head? Say let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Time to move on, time to move on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Fuck that shit. Let's get it. That's how you gotta talk to yourself. Fuck how somebody else looking at you. Goddamn, shit come in your head in the middle of the story. Man, fuck that shit. I don't want that shit in my head. Goddamn. Let's focus on something. What the fuck is this ragu? Refocus. Bring love into the situation, because you got a new love coming. We don't know if this is Aquarius. I feel it's a water sign. Aquarius is not even a water sign. What is that? An earth sign. But still, I feel like, I don't know why I always, but it got water in there too. Why do I put Aquarius always? And that's a whole goddamn mental sign. But anywho, that's neither here or there. You know, I can't speak on Aquarius. I don't know them as much. I don't even know we compatible. So, yeah, Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. Like I said, we in 2021. Shit's so much different. It's the time to move forward. No looking back. Don't be like pillar of salt. Yeah, you turn back. You should turn into salt. Ain't nobody got time for that. Change is on its way, and it could be coming quickly. Whether you change want to depend on you, whether you believe you can have it, or how much it relies on others to bring it to you. This card suggests that you may need to bring things independently on your own. But be loving, not to. Don't be hard on yourself. We know it's tough. We know making that way up the ladder. We know walking away is tough. Let me be the first to say, I congratulate you for doing that shit. I congratulate you. Give yourself a pat on the back if you walked away from a fucked up situation that did not serve you no purpose, regardless of the situation at hand. I applaud you. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a clap. I know it was hard walking up that ladder. I know it was hard getting the jobs and doing this and making the moves. Give yourself a pat on the back. Stop being hard on yourself. Stop and be grateful for where you have come. I don't even give a fuck if you didn't make shit a whole month and you made $1 today. It's something. Don't keep self-pitying yourself and doing no bullshit like that, but I'm saying be great. Keep doing better. Yeah, doing charitable work is going to help improve your karma. Damn, see, that's crazy. I did just ask, why the fuck I think this is a water sign? Many people think Aquarius is a water sign because the Aquarius symbol is a water bearer. It is actually an air sign, and it's far more about intellect than the emotional water signs. No matter when you draw it, dropping convention works well with this energy. Yeah, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And that's what's up. Because you could be spending your time in wallowing in pity and reacting all kind of ways, not knowing who the fuck is in your presence. If God is putting you on a new journey and a new life, He's going to move people in your presence. And I can say that just speaking for myself. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But because my time, I was going through some shit. And I had to hold it together for my clients. My clients didn't know what the fuck going on. I just had a client today. It was like, when you moving to your spot? I remember you was talking about moving in with such and such and such. I said, man. I said, boy, I moved in silence. I said, no. I said, I'm here by myself. I'm doing it. I made it. I did it. And this somebody know me all the way back then. You know what I'm saying? This somebody that know me. So you may have that person be like, how you doing? Like, people starting to notice a change. Yeah, I did it. Now let's keep going. Because you know when you're doing good, it's going to be distraction. Stop all that bullshit like you don't know. People are like, oh, what did you do? You know it's going to be distractions. Prepare yourself for it. That's why you're supposed to ground yourself. A lot of people get happy and they get too goddamn happy about what they got going on, and they forget to protect themselves. They forget to keep doing these rituals. Hint, just say about these cards. I know everybody got their way. I know everybody doing their shit. But it's a sacredness and a ritual to it if you really believe in it. We ain't supposed to just motherfucking go in between decks and not cleanse the deck. Yeah, still get good readings and shit, but I'm just saying, like, it's the ritual behind it. It's the cleansing behind it. It's the mental behind it. That's why I want to show that every time I do my cards. You may miss a day or something. That's normal. That's life. It's Pisces energy on it anyway. But no, cleanse the deck. Because the energy ain't going to be the same as the next energy. Or what if it is? That, you know what I'm saying? They leave energies on the deck. If you believe you read an energy, why would you just go to another deck, to another sign, and clear no fucking energy? But then people cut cameras and shit, so I don't even know. But I'm just saying, visual is important too. Visual is very important. Perception, if that's what you're trying to get people to, you know, believe. Stay with your routine. Stick to your shit. I don't give a fuck if that shit get boring and you want to switch it up. If that's the way your ancestors did it to cleanse the cards, number one, cleanness is next to godliness. All this shit run together with religion. All of it. So make sure you stand in your ground. You still protecting yourself while you going through this journey. You can even add new shit to it, but make sure you still protect. Cause I still pray before I leave. I still pray to Jehovah God. Ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing different. Now that's what you don't change on. You stand on your shit. But don't change up. Don't disrespect the order of things. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, don't disrespect. When I just said it just clicked in my mind. You can't disrespect a child's father or a child's mother, because that's not the order of things. Because number one, you teaching the child to do that shit. And number two, why? Why do that? When your seed, both of y'all blood runs in that seed. I don't give a fuck. You got 5, 6 other kids. Your blood and that person's blood runs through that child. That's special. Know who the fuck you are, even if they don't know who the fuck they is. So you can teach your child who the fuck they are. Because people was amazing at one point in time. I don't care if they was a bum on the street. It's something amazing about a person. Find it. Shit. And let that be the heart of the situation, the light of the situation. So it's almost an hour. You know how y'all like to have me go. So before we end out, I feel like we need to protect ourselves again. And it's funny I said that shit because we sure did this at the beginning, right? We turn back to sender. Yeah. We don't do that. Anybody with ill intentions, doing fucked up shit, trying to call people back because they feel some type of way because you doing too good, you can go ahead and let them leave them alone. Okay. Write your journals, write your affirmations. Make sure you're saying that shit 5 times a day. You can even repeat that you don't want the shit in your head 5 times a day. If that's what's going on, get out that depression, get out that funk, put some lip gloss on, you know what I'm saying? Hurt them things up with Victoria's Secret, you good to go. And that's just on what? 101 Dalmatians. Okay, anyway, I'm off. Bye, y'all.